Hello Internet. In this video, I would like to show how I convert the Lenovo Thinkpad X220 keyboard into a QMK keyboard. Last year I upgraded my notebook from X220 to T440p. So far, T440p works like a charm. However, I am missing the classic keyboard. Lenovo has Ultra NAV series USB external classic keyboard. SK8855 is the last external classic keyboard. It is relatively small. It has a window button, but SK8855 is out of stock. In my country, only the older SK8845 non-US keyboard is available. Greek, Thai, traditional Chinese, Swiss, Spanish, Dutch, Russian. Also, SK8845 has no window button. Here are some useful online references. Here is the keyboard controller by Thet-Al77. It uses Teensy 3.2 on Thinkpad T61 keyboard. This document has a very detailed explanation. Here is a Japanese X220 keyboard by 1969 OD. It uses a blue pill, STM32F103C8, and an Arduino Pro Micro, ATmega32U4, at the same time. It has a nice laser cut frame. Here is a Chinese Thinkpad keyboard controller. It uses an STM32F103C8 processor. For the classic keyboard, the latest keyboard is Thinkpad 25, 25th anniversary version. It comes with FFC, flexible flat cable, connector. There exists a missing hole in the power button. The price is relatively high, and the stock is limited. Here is the X220 T420 keyboard. It is relatively cheaper and has more inventory. Can I make an X220 keyboard controller using open source QMK? Here is the X220 keyboard schematic. I use EasyEDA to design my keyboard controller. Here is the keyboard controller PCB. Here is the special connector for the X220 keyboard. These are the other parts used. Here is the board that I hand solder. In this prototype, I use an Arduino Pro Micro as a processor. Build and compile the code. Move the code to Windows. I use QMK Toolbox to flash the code. Reset the processor. Disassemble the keyboard from X220. Beware not to break the ribbon cable. I have not designed the case yet. I cut an inner case packing material for testing. Connect the keyboard to PC. I use an online keyboard checker to check the keyboard. The track point also works well. I will continue to fine-tune and debug this prototype. I will design the case. Here are some references. For my left-hand device, now I can compare Tarun's QMK second keyboard and my HMI keypad. LTT Tarun uses QMK keyboards with F24 wrapping. I can learn the concept of wrapping because I have a QMK keyboard now. Recently, I found an interesting video from a Taiwan YouTuber, C.Y Shi. I will review using Teensy 2.0++ AT90 USB 1286 in this QMK project later because it has more I/O pins and easy programming. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.